Hello, everyone. Hope you're having a great day and welcome to the Tundra Dude 34 YouTube channel. Now, usually on Monday night on this channel, you're used to seeing the Toyota Tundras at the lot, the dealership walk we do every single week. Well, unfortunately, I wasn't able to do a dealer walk this week because I was at the Dover NASCAR race. And of course, here comes the funny story. What comes to the dealerships around here on the one weekend that I don't do the dealership walk video? The 1794 limited edition. My wife and I on Saturday night were driving by my local dealership, and there it was, sitting there. I've been waiting forever. For months, I've been talking to local dealers. Hey, let me know when it hits the lot. I want to get a video on it. And of course, it comes on that one day where I'm not going to be there. But my wife, Michelle, jumped into action. I didn't even ask her to. That's when you know you have a good wife. She headed over to the lot on Sunday and was able to get a few pictures and a nice little circle around this beautiful 1794. So here is some of her work. Now, this 1794 limited edition comes in midnight black. As you can see, absolutely beautiful. You got that stamp on the tailgate, and you come around to the side. Everything matches. This is like a 1794 on steroids. Think TRD Pro meets 1794. All that luxury, all that body color, pretty much the best of the best. You got the blacked out wheels with the Toyota center cap. You got the Fox suspension giving it a 1.1-inch lift in the front. That beautiful grille, which has a very unique look to it. All of this is dark chrome that you're seeing on the 1794. They basically took off all of the loud chrome you see on the regular 1794 and went with the dark chrome from the Platinum, and they invented this Frankenstein of a Tundra that is absolutely beautiful. But I mean, this thing has everything: sequential taillights, the auto leveling headlights. On the inside, you have the saddleback leather. You still get pano, JBL 14-inch screen, the digital gauge cluster. It is absolutely loaded up, but it looks so good in midnight black metallic. Now, we know when we were seeing all the ads for the truck when it first came out and the press release hit, which was the end of last summer, they were showing blueprint. So a lot of the pictures we were seeing were blueprint, but now we're seeing the other colors available, which is this midnight black, what we're seeing right now, smoke mesquite, and the wind chill. And this black just looks so good because everything else has the dark chrome and is blacked out. So this has very quickly gone to number one in my book as a beautiful edition of this special 1794. Don't forget, there's only 1,500 of these trucks. I think they did a great job. It only comes with the iForce Max. And if you look up at the hood emblem, it's actually a little bit different from what we see on the regular iForce Max Tundras. This looks more like we see on the Sequoia. So you'll have to let me know in the comments below, do you like that smaller iForce Max emblem on the hood? Because if you do, that might be something we see in the future, and they come off of what is normally on the Tundra, which is a much larger iForce Max logo. Let me know what you think about that. But overall, the outside of this truck is amazing. And as we go through the pictures, I had to show you guys this one. This is how she told me she went over to the lot and did it. She just sent me this picture with that stamp in the back. It doesn't have that big splash Tundra stamp across the tailgate like the rest of the new gen Tundras. This one has that special 1794 limited edition stamp, which looks great. And yeah, great picture to send to let me know that she went and took pictures, because she knew this was stressing me out, because like I said, I've been waiting on this thing for months. Now, this is a random sticker that I talk about every once in a while, and I wanted to just show you today because it does come up from time to time in some of the videos. This one here this is the parts content information. So US and Canada parts content, 50%. And then Japan is 25%, Mexico 15%. And the final assembly is proudly built at TMMTX in San Antonio, Texas. And the country of origin for engine parts is USA, and transmission parts is USA. Although it's a Toyota, this is American engineered, American designed, and American built. In case you didn't know that, I wanted to pop that on there. So you got that dark chrome area that goes on the bottom of the door, that trim piece, and it says 1794 limited edition. I think that is so cool looking and just a little bit different. This is what this truck is. Although it is loaded to the max, I mean, you got things on this truck like, and everything is standard. It only comes one way. You get the power running boards, the power bed steps standard. You get the locking rear diff, multi-terrain select, and crawl control. And this isn't even a TRD. So that's two cool things. It's not a TRD, and you get that stuff. And usually when you go TRD, you lose the ability to get the power running boards and power bed step. They said, have it all on this one. So everything about this truck is very subtle to the untrained eye. But when you start looking at it, you can see, as a Tundra enthusiast, you fall in love right away because you could see all the small little details. Nothing is better to me, and I give Toyota a lot of credit with a lot of their Tundras for this. Nothing is in your face. Everything is just subtle. TRD Pro, supposed to be the best of the best Tundra, right? The top tier. But if you look at it, to the untrained eye, it's just a regular truck. There's no gigantic splash graphics on the side. There's not huge emblems everywhere. It's very blah, and I mean that in a good way. But this takes that to a whole new level. You don't even have the big Tundra across the tailgate. You just have the little 1794 limited edition on the side, 1794 limited edition. Got the tan saddleback leather company interior in there with a little area that says whatever the number is of 1500. I think that's so cool. And then when you start adding things like the Fox suspension, all right, the black TRD 20-inch wheels with the Toyota center cap instead, the unique grille, the power running boards and power bed step, lock and rear diff, multi-terrain select and crawl control available on a non-TRD. Like, there are things about this truck that if you study up on it, it's wow, okay, it's not cheap, but this thing has absolutely everything that could be offered on a Tundra. And I think this emblem is definitely one of the cool things about it. In the pull-away shot of the truck, this is what I'm talking about. Absolute beauty. And I can't wait to see all of the colors start to show up on the lot. There is one of these trucks at the lot I'm going to on Sunday. I hope so much that it is still there when I get there because it is a different color than this, and I want to check out what that one looks like as well. If I had the money, this would be something that would be in my driveway 1,000,000%. How long have we said we want something high luxury with the TRD Pro suspension? This is pretty much that right here. Like I said, it's a Frankenstein of a Tundra that everybody would want. And the fact that the Saddleback Leather Company got involved on the interior, like, this is just a sweet truck right here. That's all you can really say. The grille up front, it has that same look as like the Capstone grille. You got a little bit of that dark chrome throughout, and then all black everywhere else. The black emblem is a great touch. The dark chrome surround. I mean, this is just a menacing looking truck that is absolutely fully loaded to the max. A little shot of the suspension I wanted to show you. The regular Falcon Wild Peak tires, the TRD wheels. You'll see that TRD front sway bar there. This is a Fox suspension. It looks a little bit different than your TRD Pro suspension, but it is fairly the same idea. And now price. This is what everybody wants to talk about when it comes to this truck. You're going to see this price differ depending on the small little options that are put on it, but really there's not much you could put on this truck. It only comes one way. 5.5 foot bed, iForce Max, Crew Max, 4x4. That's it. That's how you get this truck. This one here, the additions, it has the phone cable smart USB for $70, tri-fold tonneau cover for $12.95, TRD performance air filter for $130, connected services trial offering, 2 additional years of Drive Connect and Remote Connect included in addition to the 1-year standard trials. Remote included at no extra cost, 4G network. That's $325. With the 1794 limited edition, that's the first time I've ever seen them add additional years to their connected services for $325. You'll have to let me know what you think about that. Do you like that? Dislike that? I'd love to hear, because after 1 year, you lose a lot of stuff. This is additional years, but you do have to pay for it, $325. This also has wheel locks, non-skid spray on bed liner for $599. The total of this truck after delivery fee, $80,914. This dealership has some markup stuff on it, a $1,390 appearance package, which is pinstripes, door edge guard, wheel lip molding. It has a diamond ceramic interior protection for $1,090 and a diamond ceramic exterior protection for $1,090. So the total of this truck here with those additions, $84,484. What is your thoughts on this truck? I have not been able to see a lot yet. I don't know how the markups are. If there are any at some of the ones showing up in your area, let me know. If we're talking sticker price on this truck, with everything you get and it being a numbered special edition truck, is this something you would be interested in? Do you not like it? I'm sure there's some of you out there that don't like it. I haven't found anyone yet. I think everybody thinks this truck is really cool and the idea is really cool. But you'll have to let me know what you think. I want to hear what you think about Midnight Black on this truck, some of the details they've done to it, adding some special stuff, how subtle the truck is. I want to hear it all. Let me know, and especially the price. How do you feel about that number? Last but not least, this has nothing to do with the truck, but we spent some time at Dover yesterday at the race. It was an absolutely Amazing time, really cool. You know, I'm a big NASCAR fan if you're new to the channel. And we were all over pit road, and you know, we got some great video and everything, and it was a good time. It was extremely hot. I don't know if you could see on camera how red my face is. It's April. It's not supposed to be 80 degrees with not a cloud in the sky, but it was. And if you're anyone who goes to Dover Speedway, you know that it has rained the past few years there. So this was nice, but it could have been a little cooler. But it was a great time, and I'm sorry to miss the dealer walk. I hate to miss those because I love doing them. But we're back in business next Sunday with the dealership walk live stream, and then Monday night the video. But my wife saved the day, and we were able to get some footage before this thing disappears. So thank you, Michelle, for doing that. You are the best, and I'm sure you guys appreciate the work that she put in. But yeah, she got to see the truck and I didn't, so I'm jealous. But let me know what you think about this, especially the price and all of the details on it. Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, TikTok at TundraDude34, TundraDude34 @gmail.com. You guys have a great day. Be safe. Be well. Back to the dealership walks next week.